Hello, folks. It's me, the KQ Squirrel Muggington, and I am online and ready to entertain you. Now, I'm sorry if you were expecting a Halloween-themed stream. I am not creepy, I am not kooky, I am neither mysterious nor spooky. I may be altogether ooky, the jury's out on that one. But my point is that we're just not going to be getting creepy here tonight. I'm just looking to play more East 10. So we're getting into that again, and for the record, yes, I did miss a day. There were technical circumstances, and by technical circumstances, I mean my chair exploded. Not fun, but now I'm in a replacement chair. It's quite comfortable, thank you. So my enormous fluffy ass is well supported as we go into East 10 again. And I'm glad to be back going into East 10. We left off, more or less, with Adolf finding a hoverboard. And frankly, a hoverboard is like the ideal means of transportation. Ignore all that nonsense Back to the Future tried to sell you about not being able to use it over water unless you got power. Because we can just cruise.
Wait a second. What about me? What happens to me?
Shut up. I don't care. Hello, Silver Star. Hello, Penguin. Good to see you both. I'm just here talking to myself about, plans for the night, which include using the hoverboard more often. Particularly the bump system sort of thing. I'm very glad that that does music when you blitz into people. Hopefully everybody's well. Hopefully you're all good and secure in your place in the universe. Wherever that may be. I am. I am also stiff and sore because 75 pounds a chair will change your life. That is a life-changing amount of poundage when you have to assemble a chair. Furniture in general is... I don't know how we ever determined that we as people needed furniture that weighed more than we do, or weighed half as much as we do. I don't know. It's heavy. Furniture is heavy and it sucks, and you have to, like, clonk it around, and sometimes you build a thing, and then you realize a few minutes after you built the thing, that you really should have built it somewhere else, because maybe now there's a door between you and where you built the thing, and, logistically speaking, that's bad. It sounds like a Chuck Dingle story, thank you. Hello, Shateri. Good to see you as well. I am simply discussing, the transportation of material goods. And what it did to my fucking back. Don't worry, I lift from the hips. But, like... there's definitely times when you're standing there like, oh, wow. I don't think it was a good idea for me to have picked this up. Except there is no recourse but to follow through. Still imagine Silver sleeps on a bed of gold coins. I'm not going to address those claims I'm just going to move over here. And we're gonna move you folks down here. A life-changing amount of chair. I don't know what it would take for a chair to measurably change my life. I mean, obviously, everything we do ever as people changes our lives in every way forever. But, like... I don't have a point. I don't have, like, a follow-up point to that. You know how death your last time got one. That's the same rule. Yeah, mine is a 75-pound chair, weighted for, like, 400 pounds. It has a little, puffy thing I can squeeze to affect my lumbar support. I don't know where my lumbar is, but I can support it. It's got, like, all kinds of... It's dense. It's thick. I'm dense and thick, so, hey. The lumbar is the base of the back. Well, now I know. Alright. When last we left off, we were about to go into a dark cave and face whatever's in the dark cave. I just want to take a quick look at the map. 9 out of 15 treasure chests. I assume the rest of them are in this cave. If they're not, I'm in trouble. There's a lot of question marks. I don't know, let's find out what's in here. Cave 2. Alright.
What's this? How's that?
That's a barrel add-on. You've seen those before. Anyway, the takeaway there is that my ass is supported. Oh god! That's not the jump button. Okay. You know, I missed one day playing this game. Just one day playing this game. And I immediately forgot what everything does. Also, where does Karja go? When I do the air ride? She immediately vanishes. Did she become the board? I hope not. Laser! She goes into hammer space. Ah. Trick or treat. Give me the trick. I've got no treats. I am not a scary person. Wait, is that how it goes? Do I have to give you a trick? I don't know how this works. It's been like over a decade since I saw even a trick-or-treater. I'm glad I've been live about like under 10 minutes and y'all are discussing boob size. That's... I love you all. Nice. I'm prepared for this tonight. Yeah, well, it's good to see you anyway, Tiger.
A rare find!
You are indeed a rare find. Can pull off Victra. I can steer into the wall with that hoverboard. That's about all I can manage right now.
What is all this? Which one are we even supposed to take?
Oh, I love this.
Let's make tracks!
Don't mean that in a vor manner, thank you. Ooh, fishing!
Okay, let's give it a shot.
What am I fishing into here? Like a sand puddle.
I'll bite.
Oh!
Ready and... That went well.
Nice, Adol. Well, hey! We got an A rank on it. We caught an A rank sardine. The Mists of Time. Nah, that was back in Eve 8. Or Ford in Eve 8, I guess. Looks like we're headed upwards? Oh, here's some enemies. Anyway, I wasn't gonna go into the, Believe me, there is so much Yuri that we don't need to go into.
Here goes! I bet we can catch something here.
It actually amazes me that, even Adolf, like, I bet we can catch something here. Like, he's just as fishing addicted as I am. It is remarkable to me how much Yuri there manages to be in the, Eve series. For a game that doesn't really have many permanent female characters. Yuri on Ice, which is absolutely worth going into. I guess.
Let's make tracks!
Fuck. Excuse me? You deliberately put a grate up. The writers have likes. I've got likes too.
Make tracks! Let's make tracks! Let's make tracks!
Yuri on Ice was... I enjoyed it a lot. It has some weird themes, but... Like... I wouldn't send anybody who's sensitive about fat shaming into it to start, but... It's generally a pretty good show. I wish the movie would fucking exist, but...
So fast!
Oh well.
Switch! How's that?
I always wondered he shouldn't just be bumping into them. He can on the board.
How's that? How's that?
The movie was going to be called Ice Adolescence, which I don't even know how to address that. What that sounds like. How am I doing on the? How am I doing on the treasure chest? 11 out of 15. Like fucking Lieutenant, yeah.
Treasure ahoy!
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a
Lucky me.
deliberate Utena riff. We'll never know. The adolescence of ice is water. That's true. Water is adolescent ice.
Yeah.
What is this? It created something down there. What does that do? Okay, did not jump in time. Or there, what's... why... Hold on, I gotta get the timing on this jump down. And I am not. 2 guys ice skating naked into the Olymp. More or less, yeah. Like, I would not have been surprised. Yeah, I missed that. I think the little bumps in the ground are fucking with my ability to jump. Oh, you just can't? Okay, well, I'll just go fuck myself then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, where does this go? It goes back up here. I am gonna eat your parents. Alright, let's hop over here. That was fun. It required, like, no skill whatsoever, but I don't know if I want this to be, like, Adol Hawk's Pro Skater. I'm just a weirdo who streams, that's all. Anybody could be doing what I do. And most of them are. The enemy's gate is down. Alright, we can get over there now. You don't have to zoom in, I already know. I already saw it. No! No, that's not what I wanted! Alright, we gotta go back around.
Here I go.
At knowing this series in particular, I know practically nothing about, East 10, but I do know the way the series goes, in general. And I knew that there would be some form of secret here. Armament Blueprint Fireball! Develop the special ammo Mini Belide. Alright, now we can shoot fireballs at enemy ships. That rules. Adult Christian's Undersea Regatta.
We're pretty far in now.
Isn't regatta a type of
Progress toward
cheese?
Getting off this island would be nice.
No, no.
What's this? Yeah.
That was an absolutely terrible joke. I apologize for that. That's regatta. Yes, it is. Regatta is a series of boat races. Get bump system. Yes, stupid yinglet looking whatever you are. What are you? What are you? Hold on. What are these creatures? No idea what's going on in the game, but it's making cool sound. Those are goblins? Are they really? Oh, no, they are ratneys. A smart, dexterous rodent. Learned from example to craft pickaxes, which it now wields to guard its territory from foes. So basically they are... Yeah, they're playing Minecraft out there. And we even get little, tidbits on the... raid captainess, you know. Karja, in other words. Karnak Waters. There's nothing on this page, but Adol has drawn a picture of a seagull. Nice work, Adol. And various sagas. Alright. That way that one gunbreaker skill is called Super Belide. Probably. I don't actually know. Super Belide is a shooting star that reaches an apparent magnitude of minus 17 or greater. Like a shooting star across the midnight sky? let's hop up here. A bright meteor. Yeah, that makes sense. A bright meteor. It's a miracle that no Gundam, anything has been named that.
I knew you could do it, Karja.
Yeah, there's Anna back there supporting Karja. I like how quickly these two became a team. Like yeah, they're tied together by fates unknown and all, but instead of sniping at each other bitterly about it, they're actually working together, which is nice. Heartfire Tome. A tactical tome by a hero of yore. Reading it kindles the heart. Increases your revenge gauge.
That's the stuff.
Increases your revenge gauge. Nice. Alright.
Alright, let's move.
Alright!
Yeah!
That's what we need. Heartburn.
Close call.
I keep forgetting I can do duo mode. And that's bad. Because duo mode is like your maximum output mode.
Let's get him!
I'm so used to soloing Eve games. Well, I maxed out my revenge gauge nicely.
Gotta be strong to survive.
Money? So they say. The root of all evil today. Alright. Jump! Game isn't forcing me to use every mechanic all the time. That's because I'm not on, like, the hardest difficulty. If I were on the hardest difficulty, I imagine it would be. Alright, I'm gonna pick up a couple of these. And a few... Oh... Then it wouldn't be easy? No, it wouldn't be easy, and I wouldn't be happy-go-lucky.
Alright. Better mark this
Alright.
area on the map.
Let's open release lines. I don't know why Adol has 2, and she didn't gain any. Oh well. Hold level 1 and level 2 mana seeds. Reduce damage taken from Grieger, and I will put, I think, SP cost discount in. Oh no, I should have saved. This looks like a boss arena. I should have saved.
The debris around here is pretty splintered up.
I messed up. Oh well.
Sure would have been easier if there was a whole ship we could salvage from. Adol, look over there.
Nice, we've got it cornered.
Aye. Nowhere for it to run now.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Using a Heartfire Tome increases the maximum revenge gauge multiplier cap. Gosh, why would you want to tell me that now? Nope, can't cruise around it. Oh, it's an Antlion, isn't it? Worm from Tremors would have been my next guess.
What in hell is this thing?
Pig. Watch your footing.
Seems like this one's gonna be a real pain to deal with.
I'm definitely not prepared for another boss.
Fine by me. Getting stranded here had me looking for a good way to let off some steam.
Without rhythm? In an ease game? But rhythm is the best thing in this game that's going for it. Magna Digger. Alright. Oh, no. Nope, 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 nope. Run, 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 run. Whoa, okay. Mana string, okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to take this slow and careful, mostly.
Now!
Is this a hoverboard boss? I don't think so. Although it does look like I can, Nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I already referenced the Antlion battle. The Antlion is from Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy V, I believe Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy XII, maybe Final Fantasy XIV, probably Final Fantasy XI, but I haven't seen it there. Alright, get out. Launched!
Catch me! Catch me!
Second boss of Cutter's Cry. Oh, right, yeah. God, I forgot Cutter's Cry existed. Thanks for that memory. At least one. Yeah, Japan has this thing about Antlions. I don't. Are they common over there? Don't you mosh at me, young man. Young bug. So do most people who run Cutter's Cry. That's valid. It's kind of a burn, but that's valid. Quickly, the Chimera's eyes flash violet. Which way do you go? In. Thank you. Unfortunately, I didn't remember that, so I died.
Close call!
Oh god, that hurt. Okay. I have some medicines for Karja. It's fine. I immediately got hit again. Nice work. Miss.
You're...
Oh my god.
I'm coming to help! Hang in there, Concha!
Thanks.
It goes through! Here goes!
Yes, I have. So I gotta tell this story. Way back when I was first playing Final Fantasy XIV. We went to Braceflox and discovered that our healer had not upgraded their gear in something like 15 levels? We discovered this during the Poison Dragon fight.
Tasty!
Good times. Good fucking times. Alright, I'm gonna use up my medicine. Block. Can I get in and... No. No, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. We're dead.
Not here.
Hang in there, Concha.
I made one little I got in one little fight and the worm got mad.
Hang in there, Concha.
Sorry to put you out.
Nice shot.
No, I got it down to 50%, and I think that is as far as we are going. I'm gonna wait and use the res later. Okay, let's get out. And it's doing the game thing. No, please do not. Whiff. Ah! Alright, I can do this. I can heal at all. It's a big old res, and now we run.
Not a chance. Here I go. Shatter to this.
Run! That's not working. This boss is rough. Okay, let's just stay in and see if we can... Well, that got us knocked over. It's almost dead. Stay in there. Kill it. First try.
Done and dusted.
I used every healing item I had. Every healing item. But we got it.
Adel, up top. I'm really starting to get used to working with you. Let's keep it up, Shield brother.
I've still got to get stronger. Couldn't clear
Because of
Yellow
Lothar?
Pelican. Oh boy. Ooh. Ooh.
We're gonna have to fight Yurth and Logger at some point, too. But if we keep getting better at this pace, I know we'll blow him out of the water.
I mean, I'm gonna do my
Anyway.
best.
Time to pick up where we left off. Let's follow that thing to the boat it ran toward.
Let's get a save in. And I've noticed that there's a bunch of crystals up here around the edge. Oh, we can't go up. Okay. Bunch of crystals around the edge here. Yeah, if you get sorted into a pre-existing party and they are already non-compass, then there's just nothing you can do about that. And it's one of those weirdo masked guys, so...
Another puppet Grieger? Could be one of the people from Karnak.
Happily, these aren't too hard to take down. And we're about to break the defense. There we go. Womp.
Mana! To me! Finally got what's coming to her! Shatter! To me!
Not a chance!
Switch!
Ooh, food. Hopefully it's good.
Time to strike back! Dodge this! How's this?
The big revenge gauge is... feels really good to charge, really good to use. And I think we got it. Purify Weird Soul. Who's in there?
It's you!
I kind of remember you, kid.
Adol?
You're the
Karsha?
nerd.
I remember now. Gren ran away from the hideout, and then I was captured. Our town. What happened to Karnak?
About that.
It's dangerous to spend too long talking here. We're pretty much done exploring the island. So let's head back to the ship, and we'll fill you in there.
Cruz has been rescued! Yay! Cruz! Man, am I glad you're okay! Gren. So it's just like I feared, Karnak really is. Tell me something, Cruz! What happened after Adol, Karja, and I left the hideout? What happened to the rest of the group? Oh, right. Once you had gone, Mirabelle got worried about Dr. Azrad, so she followed suit. Mirabelle went looking for me? Oh dear. Right after that, a bunch of Grieger burst into our hideout. It was total pandemonium, so I don't actually remember much. But when I came to, I found myself captured alongside Rosa. Just you two? There was one other person there, right? Where'd Rafe end up? All I know is he got separated from us at some point. From there, Rosa and I were brought to this woman named Jorg. She said neither of us were suitable vessels, then... Sorry, that's all I can recall. Ugh! You know what? Don't worry about it. Long as you're safe, I'm happy. She must have done the same thing to you that she did to me and Dr. Etherad here. Seems as if Jord really does have the power to turn people into Grieger. Yeah, I had been working on that assumption for the last several hours. We can worry about all that later. I imagine you're in need of some rest at this point, Cruz. Actually, I'm okay. My mind feels a lot clearer now. Besides, we can't leave this island till we get the ship fixed, right? Yeah? Speaking of which, there's enough materials gathered to start patching her up, right? Yep, thanks Dad, I'll encourage her. We got pretty much everything we need. The issue now is here to even make use of it. Right, neither myself nor Karja have any experience in making ship repairs. What about you, Dr. Etherad? Didn't you own a boat? Yes, but I've only ever known how to steer and fish on it. Then what are we supposed to do? We'll just have to work with whatever I've picked up watching the process. I'm sure Uvar will give us an earful when we get back. Wait, is that the Sandras? Yep, the same one that was sitting around in the shipyard forever. It had been like a week. So she was still seaworthy after all. Guess the keel was in pretty good condition. I always thought she could make it back out to open waters if something was done about the frame. You know about ships? Now that I think about it, there were some model ones in your hideout. Yeah, Cruz had always dreamed of being a shipwright. Well, what a lucky coincidence, then, that we found him here. And not one of the useless villagers. Who only know how to, like, eat hot fish and lie. I don't know. This is why I don't know what a keel is later. Maybe? But then he got stuck with having to take over his dad's business. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I can at least take a peek at things. How's she look, Cruz? About as I expected. If we just replace a portion of the framework with some driftwood and repair the crossbeams, I think she'll be set. Okay, but isn't there a big hole in it? Isn't that bad? Whoa, for real? Though to be on the safe side, we probably shouldn't set sail right away. Why's that? Oh, because of the tides, I assume. Right. About 3 days from now, the moons will be near the end of their waxing gibbous phase. That's not a real thing, you made that up. After that, the sea levels will stabilize and the tyrant should be weaker than usual. If we aim to set sail around then, we'll have a much higher chance of escaping. Makes sense. Thanks, Cruz. You're really saving us. Don't thank me until we've actually made it out of the tyrant. Adol and crew went straight to work, patching up the hull according to Cruz's instructions. 3 days later, on the morning after the waxing gibbous moons. Don't wax your gibbous. You'll get a rash. Waxing gibbous is a real lunar phase. That's true, but that's not funny, so I didn't say it. Okay, we're all good to go. Everything seems to be in order. No problems over here, either. Great, the currents seem to have calmed down too, just as I expected. I think we can make it if we go now, Karja. All clear ahead. Okay, Adol, take us out. The main priority is to get free of the tyrant. Set a course due east. Thanks to Cruz's quick fixes, the Sandras has been enhanced. Thanks to running aground on a rocky shore, the Sandras has been enhanced. Okay. Alright, I assume this is the Tyrant.
Yes! Yes! We're actually making headway!
It's getting turbulent, though.
Still, so far so good.
This is kind of... working. Sorta. Like, we're tacking pretty well. The water effects are good. I like these.
Speed it up!
We really did it. We've safely cleared the Tyrant!
Heck yeah!
Uh-huh!
Seems like the hole held too.
Yeah, we didn't explode and die. Well done, guys.
Who'd have thought Cruz's love of ships would end up saving our skins like this?
You're an aquatic society, Jackal. Well, the Normans are. He's not.
I guess we can finally rest easy for the moment.
What's the matter, Cruz? Come on, celebrate a little!
It is good that we were able to escape from Termina Island. But the ship's still not in the kind of condition we'd need to pass in and out of the Tyrant at will.
In other words, don't try this shit again for a couple hours.
That's true. Fortifying the hull would allow us to travel Obelia Gulf much more freely. If only we could procure the materials required to do so.
Yeah, I get that we needed to make sure we escaped the island. It was a shame we couldn't take any of that scrap wood.
Yeah, we couldn't have stored it in the hold or anything. I don't actually know if we have a hold.
Is there any way we could get the guys back at Balta Island to fix it up again like they did originally?
Balta Island is under a state of emergency right now, so they've begun carefully rationing all their resources. Ship materials in particular will be prioritized for use on the Balta Sea Force's vessels.
But isn't the Sandra supposed to be part of the Balta Sea Force now?
Well, technically, yes.
Karja, I have a suggestion.
What is it?
Why don't we head straight for Karnak? Prior to arriving at Termina Island, you had a run-in with the Undying Fleet, right? If that's the case, then chances are high that there are barely any of them at Karnak now. Assuming the fires didn't spread to the old shipyard, there may be some materials left there that we can salvage.
Ah, good thinking.
Actually, not a bad plan, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
We should at least check. It'll be a better use of our time than just floating around here.
There should be no issues, provided we have Hoogle report back to Balta Island. I'm sure the Jarl would like to know more about the current state of Karnak as well. My only concern is... are you too sure you'll be okay going back there?
What's the matter, Easer? You worried about us? Sure, it'll bring back some painful memories, but I can handle it.
Same here. I mean, it was my suggestion after all.
I've only just noticed that Gren has, like, a metal reinforcing crotch strap and a suspender belt that... I'm not sure how that belt actually works. I can't stop thinking about the logistics of that fucking belt now. Nah, let's move on.
Well, if you're certain.
It's decided then. It'll be a bit of a trip, but let's set course for Karnak. Easer, send Hoogle out with a message to Balta Island.
Understood.
Would hold his hips strong? It probably would.
For now, we want to avoid running into the Undying Fleet's main forces.
For the record, I mean the metal thing that crosses over his navel.
I'm counting on you all to keep a sharp lookout.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I was getting across.
To be honest, the fact that Karnak's been wiped out hasn't really sunk in for me yet.
I'm with you there, even after seeing it go down in real time.
But there's no
Alright.
use moping.
Steady as she goes.
We have to face reality, or we'll never be able to move forward.
Gran.
You know, it's times like these when I'm really glad you're here.
Good work escaping from Termina Island. I hope it's worked up an appetite. For lunch, we have herring butter sauté with a side of bread and soup.
Holy moly! Get a load of this feast!
Herring butter?
What gives, Easer?
Well, now that we're able to restock on provisions, I thought I'd get a little extravagant. You've all been hard at work for these past...
Hey, what's that?
Looks like a merchant ship. Maybe they'll sell us some rare goods.
I'm sorry, Ether, I hate to cut you off about lunch, but... there's something over here. Suspended conversation recorded in journal. Oh, that's nice! That's very polite of you! All we missed was Hugo getting excited over lunch. That's very polite of you, actually. Thank you for that.
Speed it up!
Doesn't have Dana's epic tummy game. Yeah. You can still play the audio? Oh, you can!
Good work escaping from Termina Island. I hope it's worked up an appetite.
Huh.
For lunch, we have herring butter sauté with a side of bread and soup.
Holy moly! Get a load of this feast! What?
Alright, I don't really need to hear it, but I am pleased that that exists. Trade with merchant ship. Who are all of you? Asandris, eh? Can't say I've heard of a merchant ship by that name. Yeah, well, let's just say we're travelers, leave it at that. Aren't you that merchant who shows up on Balta Island from time to time? If I accidentally skip... yeah. It is a relief to have it here. I'll give it that. Hold on a minute. Now that I'm getting a better look, if it isn't Miss Karja! Yes, I've been able to continue trading in the area, thanks to the Balta Sea Force's presence. Would you like to take a look at my wares? Maybe you might find something that comes in handy. Shall we browse a bit, everyone?
Hey there!
What can I barter for? Heartfire Tome... lunch recipe steak, a rune sword. Somebody might like it. Fire extinguisher, defroster, fire and ice gauntlets. I'll take this rune sword because I'm sure that it's a gift for somebody.
Take good care of that, okay?
We should all steak kickoff rally.
Take good care of that, okay?
And we definitely need the Heartfire Tome.
Always a pleasure. Need anything else? Hope to see you again.
Been added as a travel point. Nice. Presents can be gifted to your companions. Crew conversation added.
Been meaning to ask, Karja. How'd you get so strong?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Did you practice your axe swings day in and day out? Or was your teacher just that kick-ass?
I'm a Norman. We get tempered on the fields of war. I was about 10 or so during my first battle. Gunnar made me cry my damn eyes out. Keep your heads on a swivel,
sounds
crew!
about right.
Norman society runs on a meritocratic basis, and the Balta family is a warrior clan. Though for my part, I can't help but worry every time she sets out on an expedition.
Give to Gren. Alright. You gave the rune sword to Gren. Had same for their bits, maybe in a checklist of encounters. Oh, yeah, they do. Back when I played Tales of Vespera in particular, there was a place you could go to recap, like, every skit you've seen in the game.
Sweet!
Whoa! This is one badass sword! You really sure I can have it? Of course Gren is a sword guy. Of course Gren is a sword guy. Something written here on the hills. I can't make it out. Those are Norman runes. They say, the greatest wall before you is you yourself. That's a Norman saying, right? Didn't expect you to recognize it. It's written in Norman on a Norman sword. It's almost funny. Turns out this sword is perfect for me. Why so glum all of a sudden? You remember when we were still on Balta Island back before I joined you guys on the Sandaris? Gunnar was still responsible for me then, and well, a lot went down in the middle of it all. What? You're going to take the role of acting mayor?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as acting mayor, let me join the Sandaris. Oh. In that case, before I can recognize you as acting mayor, you'll need to perform the bare minimum of the job's duties. Huh? First off, the docking log for ships that made port in Karnak hasn't been submitted. We're also going to need a report regarding that wolf attack that took place on the highway. Right. And naturally, we'll require a report about the Grieger raid on the town as well. After you're done all that, I'll need a list of the names of each and every missing townsperson.
Watch it!
Hold on a sec, that's a ton of stuff. If I gotta do all that, Ada will end up leaving me behind. Clement could finish this much in half a day and still perform his other obligations. This is the very least that is expected of you, should you wish to be acting mayor. Half a day? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something Gunnar might say. So what'd you end up doing? Well, tucking my tail between my legs and running would just make me look like a wimp at that point. So I did everything he told me to, even if it took pulling an all-nighter. After that, I got his permission to come along with the Sandaris. Well, so that's how things went. I always heard bits and pieces about my pops from the townsfolk and the other militia members, but I'd never seen firsthand exactly what he does as mayor. The greatest wall before you is you yourself. Gunnar said the same thing to me back then. This goes to show I can't take people's words at face value. I gotta look into stuff myself and come to my own conclusions. Is that what it shows? Is that what it shows? I thought it showed that you need to, you know, listen to what other people are telling you and learn from it. But no, I guess self-investigation is fine. Nothing out of the ordinary en route. Shouldn't be any trouble for us getting there. Open up the sea chart and plot a direct course for Karnak. Oh, we're allowed to fast travel now. Cool. Okay.
Right. Let's get going.
Opening up a Walgreens. Go to your room. We're just off the coast of Karnak. Everything seems perfectly still so far as I can tell from here. I knew it would be like this, but that doesn't make it any easier to see. Dr. Astrid, does that mean all the Grieger cleared out of the place? I doubt it. They probably would have left a few behind. Either way, we'll find out soon enough. Okay then, let's keep the risk of hidden enemies in mind as we start making landfall. Adol and I will take point and secure the town first. The rest of you stay back here. Protect the Sandaris in the meantime. Got it. You two be careful out there. Alright, before we do that...
I need a break.
Before we do all of that, I'm gonna go down here, do the cooking, replenish our stocks.
What would you like? A box lunch then?
Okay,
Can't forget the mise en place. Fish, would you like any? Call for me. What?
box lunch. Need to find the healing stuff again.
Okay, let's get
Here's
all
the fort.
prepped
What does
and
holding a luncheon do? Give you buffs for sea battles. So far, we haven't really been doing sea battles, so... I don't know what state Karnak is in right now, either. So you'll want to prepare as thoroughly as possible in case anything goes wrong. I may not be the best doctor out there, but I'll try to make myself useful, too. Right, okay.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Let's go ahead and make 4 healing potions.
It turned out nicely.
I don't think I need breath water
What should I
right
about time
now.
to head out?
Let's see if we can forge our weapons or armor.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Sure looks like it.
It turned out nicely. Whew. All finished. Whew. It turned out nicely.
Alright,
Whew. It turned out
there we
nicely.
go. Alright. We could enhance this armor too, but I don't know why we would.
What should I do now?
I don't
About
feel a
time to
great
head
need
out.
to. And can we find crews somewhere on the ship? Man, am I glad I decided to join the Saunders' crew. Everything turned out alright in the end, even us getting swept away by the tyrant. Woo! I can't stop the hype! Ease off, Gren. You're gonna blow out my eardrums. Yes, your voice does carry exceedingly well through an open speaking tube. Talk about having energy to burn. The entire crew has to comment on this. Main mast reporting. Situation normal. Things on your end, Cruz. Same. Nothing unusual here, either. You can never be too careful, though. Let's keep our eyes peeled, Grin. Cruz is probably around here somewhere. Doki at the helm. So, like this? Yes, very good. You're already getting the hang of it. What do we have here? Doki learning how to steer, too? Figured I might as well, since I'm aboard for the long haul. Plus, having more people who can take shifts at the helm frees either up to do other stuff, right? Indeed, I'm looking forward to it. Learning how to maneuver a ship should prove highly beneficial going forward. Once we reach a good stopping point, I'll go and join the others on lookout duty. With Hugo unavailable at the moment, it would be wise to have multiple people on watch. Steering a ship is harder than it looks. It doesn't handle the way I expected it to. Guess I'll just have to get used to it, bit by bit. I love Dogi's willingness to just pitch in on any situation. You know, for a rush job, the repairs we made seem to be holding up pretty well. To be honest, I wouldn't have been surprised if the whole thing fell apart the moment we set sail. Wait, what? You trying to give me trust issues or something? I'm only kidding, she wouldn't think that easily. Still, it's incredible to think we were able to fix her up all by ourselves. Alright, and he's nervous, but eh. Am I missing anything? Is this a sloop or a frigate? It's a barnacle. Alright, I don't need to prepare anything here. Report results. No new progress to report. Aw. Yeah, I don't need to do anything with the shell, though. Alright, let's get back to work. And by work, I mean landing.
Let's keep sailing.
We were specifically told to fast travel straight here. So I don't think the game is gonna pull any shit where it's like, aha, you missed a side quest. If it does, I'm gonna be pissed, but I don't think it's gonna. Well, let's sail directly into the city. There we go.
Drop anchor! We're going ashore!
Something's here. I can feel it. Could just be a wild animal come to scavenge, but on the other hand, could be the Grieger. Aye. It's more than likely they left some lookouts behind. Stay on your toes, brother.
Switch! Sure is quiet. This used to be such a lively town, too. Let's give the place a once-over. Gren and the others deserve that much.
Alright. The boathouse is our actual goal, so let's head up here first. Astrad Clinic. This is where you and the others got me this getup.
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess?
She's someone who'd make the choice to live. That's a feeling I get anyway. Alright, one moment. Just grabbing a drink here. Mirabelle trying to get Karja into her cosplay fetish. Yeah, alright, yeah. We might as well canonize that. I don't think it's gonna let us go off into the forest. Comes to that, I've never been out that way. I wonder if we're ever gonna be allowed to go up on land and go that way. Or if that exit from town is purely decorative. Oops, tree! Tree down. This is the burnt-out husk of what was once a Ruthveri Inn now stands completely silent.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners.
Warm, tasty, somehow only normal quality, not high quality. Well, any pizza is food.
The three of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right?
I think we went off the road. We went to the road that was currently blocked by a tree.
If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know.
Wonder about their choice on partial voice acting. Money. It's cheaper not to voice everything. Money. Remember, this is the company that used to fade to black for people sitting down. So they didn't have to make a sitting animation. Or, like, pulling up goggles, or whatever. Falcom are frugal. Voicing trivial parts instead of important ones. Yeah, but then you don't have to put your whole ass into it. And you can reuse the little clips sometimes.
Well, all of us were born and raised here in Karnak, so we grew up alongside each other.
We've had flashbacks to just about every major cutscene so far, really, it feels like.
This place has been our usual gathering spot ever since we were little.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last visit.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted out the door. Sorry for letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you half to death by now.
Nights like this are a gold a dozen during our expeditions. Guess what happens when you lack the strength to protect yourself? That does remind me, I mean, Eve 8 was a PS Vita game, I believe, originally? And, you know what they didn't have in the original Eve 8, as far as I remember? I think the entire playable Donna sections, where you would go through that huge labyrinth of, like, that huge labyrinth of side plot, talking about, like, all the reasons, and, well, it's been a while, I'm a little fuzzy on this one. But I don't think that was in the original Vita release, if I recall correctly. Yeah, the Dungeon of Donna.
Yeah!
So when Falcom does add in additional stuff, they usually go for more substantial, like, plot beats. And I can respect
Seems
that.
the place is completely deserted after all. I don't see any Grieger around.
It's really hard for me to imagine that game without that entire section. I really don't want the others to see all this.
Those two came here of their own free will. We should respect that.
Humans, eh? And here I thought Lady Yerd had come back for us.
Yerd, not Yord. Okay. Alright, we got some...
Where were these rats hiding this whole time? Looks like they've got a puppet with them. Might be another townsperson.
What are you doing here?
I was tasked with guarding Karnak by none other than Lady Yerd herself.
Yerd.
My name is Dutchclown, squadron leader of Lady Yerd's flotilla.
You're a bit short on numbers to call what you've got a squadron.
Shut up! How dare you!
I'll just get your ass kicked and
I
die.
had plenty of soldiers before that blasted recruit Evie stole my rank out from under me. But if I do well here, Lady Yerd's recognition will be as good as mine.
Man, now I want a Pokemon region that's based on, like, Scandinavia and Norway. And it should have, like, region-exclusive evolutions. I don't know, I'm just saying, it should have, like, a fighting-type Eevee. Fighting water-type, I don't know.
Hey, rookie! Who's the most respected Grieger here? Say it loud and proud!
Good job, rookie.
Hey, speak up! The answer's me, by the way. Just say Dutchclown.
Dutch Clown.
Whatever. Just go beat those two up real good. Make sure you leave the last hit for me so I get the credit, though.
You fucking XP thief!
You got that, rookie? Don't you dare try to one-up me on this!
Oh boy. You better not let this clown get the last laugh, Shield brother.
It's funny, I was gonna suggest Ghost when you mentioned Loot Fit. Nope, miss. Immediate miss. Get smashed on. Knocked over. And now he's regenerated his entire meter.
Here goes! How's that? How's that?
Let's get this rolling!
Dodge
Okay, the way I figure it, what I have to do here is get my SP multiplier up pretty high, and then we can spam skills that don't cost quite so much. Or something. I'm...
How's that? Fire and ice!
So strong! How the heck are you guys so tough? That's not fair!
Go away, you're not even the real boss.
Time to put you out of your misery.
Wait, I don't want to fight anymore! Honest! Hey, Rookie! Cover for me! This is an order from your superior officer! That's it. That's the can-do attitude I like to see. And while you're doing that, I'll be performing a strategic repositioning. You can't catch me! Well, I'm not about to put in effort if there's no reward. I work smarter, not harder.
Please shut up and leave. Shut up and leave. Thank you.
Slimy little turd!
The puppet's more important.
Aye. It's almost impressive how fast that coward can run, though.
There we go. Okay, good. Saturday morning cartoon village. I guess there had to be one. There had to be a useless piece of shit somewhere among the Grieger.
So my hunch was right.
Princess? Battle?
Mirabelle, you're safe!
Father.
When I heard you'd gone missing while searching for me, it tore me up inside.
Tear me up inside. Sorry.
Yes, about that. So the reason I couldn't find you at the clinic was because you snuck off to go fishing in the middle of the night, hmm?
I'm sorry. It was irresponsible of me.
I'd say I'll never do it again, except I'm going to do it the moment you turn around.
It's not that I'm mad at you for going fishing, exactly. It's just...
You're pissed that he's completely unreliable?
Just what?
Listen, Father. Are you able to treat a patient if they won't tell you their symptoms?
Well, I suppose that depends on the symptoms. What are you trying to say exactly?
Nuh-uh! Not gonna tell you.
Well, anyway, it's great that we were able to bring Dr. Azrad and Mira back together again.
I'm so glad they're communicating, I guess.
Yeah, even if Mira seems less than thrilled with him. Hey, Gren? Are you hoping we find your dad soon, too?
Huh? Where's that coming from? How do you feel about your dad?
I asked you first.
You can ask all you want, but to be honest, I don't really even know myself. Despite everything that's happened, I still can't forgive him. But also, I'd feel like crap if things just ended like this.
I get what you mean.
Karnak's just a smoldering pile of rubble now. I'd hate to let everything that's been built up come to nothing.
Gren.
I need some narrative closure.
I guess all we can do for now is go where the light leads, huh?
I suppose so.
Ahoy there!
Hi!
I've got most of the materials we could use for the ship packed up and ready to go.
It's nice that somebody's doing some work around here.
Great! Thanks for taking care of that.
So, where are we off to next? If we want to fortify the hull, we'll need to head back to Balta Island, yeah?
Right. That should be our next step. After that, we'll finally be able to push through the Tyrant and head farther south toward the Osmid Expanse. That's the direction it looked like the Grieger were heading, at least.
Oh.
Hugel, you're back!
Fat bird, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when it lands on you?
What's this? He's got a letter tied to his leg.
Tarsha removed the letter that was attached to Hugo's leg and opened it.
This is Gunnar's handwriting. Let's see here.
What's the matter?
Balta Island's currently engaged in battle with the Undying Fleet. Cassandras has been ordered to return immediately.
Already?
That sounds serious.
Well, let's get over there.
Yeah, we should. Grimson's there, so I doubt they'll go down all that easily.
Even so, we'd better get over there ASAP.
Chapter 3 is over. Maribel and Joel have joined the crew of the Sandras. Stimulants and antidotes can now be concocted when making medicine. Why did I read that as stimulants and antidepressants? Am I projecting?
Balta Island! Dead ahead! I'm seeing black smoke rising above it!
It's just like Gunnar said.
You're seeing black smoke? Oh, yeah, over there, okay. Instead of brownish. Oh.
Damn it! Those Grieger bastards!
It's Karnak all over again.
I wonder if the people on the island are okay.
They're the Sea Force, they'll be fine.
I don't know about that. The things we've done to others were bound to come back around on us one day. At the moment, doesn't seem like we suffered any kind of major defeat, at least.
Either way, let's just hurry.
Aye. Easer, ready the sails. Full speed to Balta Island.
Understood!
Alright, I gotta check for side quests, though. Crew conversation added.
Skeeter. The little squirts on the island had better have made it to safety.
Let's hurry over, Princess. Just remember to keep your composure.
You should know better than anyone how tough they can be.
Of course I do. All hands, unfurl the sails! Flank speed ahead!
Back speed ahead? Okay, well, yeah, sure. Oh, am I not allowed? I'm not allowed to go back. I'm not allowed to head back to the ship.
Up.
Why not? Is it because I'm in the jet stream? No, I'm just not allowed. Okay. That means there's no side quest there.
Drop anchor! We're going ashore!
Doesn't look to be any enemy ships nearby. I guess my hunch was right. This island may not have suffered many casualties at all. Thank goodness. Still, it's clear the Grieger did make landfall here. We'll tackle this the same way we did in Karnak. With you and Adol taking point and scoping out the area first. Whereas we stay back and protect the Sandras, yeah. Right, we'll use Hugel to correspond if needed. See, it seems to me... Well... It seems to me that the smart thing for us to do would be like one of us stay on the ship and one of us go scout. Except that we're tied together and can't get more than like 5 feet apart. So that neatly sidesteps, you know, that entire line of reasoning. I'm getting all antsy. We're coming into port, everyone. Oomph. Alright, let's go, brother. It is a very short scouting range. You know, we can't even use it strategically. We can't, like, dangle somebody from a ledge or something. Because when you hit the limits of the rope, it snaps you violently back towards each other. Really the terribly inconvenient, link. Princess! You've returned. Gunnar, you're safe. Mind giving us a status update? Of course, the enemy ships have been made to retreat. Currently in the process of stamping out the last few remaining troops on the island. I knew you guys could handle it. Indeed, the information we received from the Sandras proved instrumental. Judging by their willingness to withdraw, it seems as though taking the island was never their intention. They may have been looking for someone who makes for a suitable vessel, as you mentioned before, at all. I see, where's Grimson right now? The Jarl is engaged in battle with the enemy forces still scattered throughout the settlement. Crush the bad guys between them by the force of their magic rubber band. That would be fun. I would ask that you and Adol head straight there to provide support. The rest of our men lack the power to fell the Grieger on their own, after all. Got it. Adol, let's get in there and back them up quick.
They're not screwing with Balta Island if I have anything to say about it. Cover me, shield bro.
Blood and thunder. Didn't realize I was in for a workout today.
So these are Grieger. They're even more of a nuisance than I expected.
I don't know what we would have done if the Jarl wasn't here.
Crimson!
Boy there, took you long enough.
Where's the Grieger? The ones we missed are still lurking around the settlement, I'm sure.
Everyone's trying to fight back, but we can't finish them off ourselves. Good thing we have a few extra pairs of hands now that you two are here. Things will go smoother if I stay put and handle this part of the settlement. You head toward the far side and lend them some aid.
Got it. Let's go, Adol.
I see wearing sensible chainmail runs in the family.
I'll send whoever lays a finger on this place straight to Nevil Hell!
Sounds more annoyed than anything she does. I may have a few more wrinkles now, but I'm still as fighting fit as ever. Those Griegers can't die, I'll make them wish they could. I assume she's hitting the pressure points. She's not even armed. She must be a martial artist. This whole mess has my wife Tarja on edge, too. The sooner we deal with it, the better. The main problem is those Griegers just won't die. Everyone else is probably up the creek, too. Should run over and help them out. We've got some real guts targeting our home base. Leave this area to me. You two handle things over on the far end. Naval hell, unrelated to land hell and air hell. Look. There's definitely at least like 99 hells you can send people to. You gotta pick the right one.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Gotta fight!
This is absolutely the correct thing to be doing.
Yeah, I hooked one!
Belly a herring! Alright, are there any other new ones we can hook? No, okay, we're good. Seriously going fishing now? Yeah, I mean, I haven't been back here. One thing that I love is that the game is not just having Tarja, you know, pantomime fighting enemies while you're doing all the work. She can and will take enemies out on her own.
You're mine!
Due to the lingering effects of my injuries, my body doesn't move the way I want it to. The Grieger are hold up just beyond here. Sorry, I'll have to leave finishing them off to you. You always would have. I may not be as strong as you, princess. Tarja? Tarja? But I can still fight as well as the next Norman. At least that's what I thought. I would have been toast if Magni wasn't here. The difference between me and someone with actual battlefield experience is too great to make up.
Switch!
There we go.
Let's not go this way.
Doesn't seem like any have gotten into the lodge. But yeah, it really increases the feeling of fighting as like a partnership. Ah, we got another one.
Another puppet? Here I go! Trouble! Switch!
Mona! To me!
Going somewhere? Yeah!
How's that? Switch! Gotcha! Gotcha!
Eat
How's that?
Eat this!
There! How's that? Time to strike back! Dodge this! How's that?
What?
Dodge this! How's this? How's that?
Switch! Go!
How's that?
We're just unceremoniously trashing these guys now.
Huh? Where am I?
You're not even a named townsperson.
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Hey, I remember you.
You're that redhead I met in the marketplace.
Hey, not bad. Looks like you got things pretty much wrapped up over here.
Normans?
This one of the folks from Karnak who got turned into a Grieger? Too bad about that town of yours getting blasted into kindling and charcoal, huh?
Sensitivity training. Have you been to it?
The town?
I don't think we should invite him along on the crew. I think we should leave him here. He's not really a dealing with people kind of person.
Whoops. Did I dredge up a painful memory or two?
You think?
Guess the experience would have been pretty grueling for him to live through.
We should have the others from the Sandras come get her.
Hey, Karja, Adol. It can wait till you're done with all this, but there's something I gotta talk to the two of you about. Mind lending me your ears for a bit?
Sure. I'm not using them. There's plenty for everyone to go around.
The trident? Yes. Other, Logger, and Yurth.
Over, Logger, and Yurth. Over, Logger, okay. Over, under, and... ass. Giddies. I don't know. Whatever her name is.
Those are the names of the 3 generals who command the Grieger.
The ones who hit us this time around were part of a logger's flotilla. Said they came to scout the place and find this vessel they keep going on about.
So that is why they were here.
Whoever it was they were looking for, it seems they didn't find them.
I don't even think we really drove them off. They just figured out we didn't have what they wanted and pulled out on their own. He didn't bother to come ashore himself, but that logger's a real piece of work.
At least now, we have a much better idea of what we're up against.
Taken together with the Sandras's reports, we now know the strengths and quirks of each of the 3 generals.
Oh, good! Now we can roleplay as them in a My Hero Academia forum.
By the way, Yaddle, I heard that other fellow put some weird magic on you. That the strange presence I feel wrapped around your neck?
Arjun's caught a general's eye, too.
Ah, right. The one called Yurth's got a real bone to pick with you, yeah? Well, even if that weren't the case, the 2 of you really only have the one option. We Normans spend our days on the edge of a knife, nowhere to run.
Thank you, Springsteen. Do we have any sense for who the vessel is? No, not really.
Walking side by side with death every step of the way. That's what life is like for us.
Don't see why you're bringing this up. I'm already well aware.
I'm not a Norman.
Oh, come on. Don't try to pretend this don't concern you now, after everything you've been through.
As for the Undying Fleet, it appears they've retreated south past the Tyrant.
To the south?
That's right. Through the Tyrant and into the Osmid Expanse.
The lower end of Obelia Gulf seems to be where their main forces are based. You 2 go and follow them so we can find out just what those Grieger are up to.
Yeah, I think they would have been sussed out if we were the vessel, but I think the vessel is that seashell we've got. The one that talks to us.
Understood.
Philia,
Yes?
I want you tagging along on the Sandras this time.
Yes, sir.
You sure that's the right call?
We've got a general picture of their lineup. We know
Yeah,
they're
Lila.
massing down south. So why should us Normans stay cooped up on our island any longer? That ain't our way, now is it?
I think if they were Lila's mom, Karja would have recognized her. She has spoken with Karja around, I believe. And she doesn't show any familiarity towards the name.
Very true.
I'll hang back here, hold the thing, and get everyone on the same page. Be counting on you to handle your side, Karja.
Got it.
Looking forward to working with you, Princess. You too, Adel. I'll get myself ready and wait for you over at the Sandras.
Maybe the vessel is literally like a ship or something. Like we're gonna find an antique pirate ship and that'll be it. I know it's supposed to be a person, but... Alright. There are so many people to talk to. Are there any side quests? I do not see any. Never in my wildest dreams did I expect Vault Island to get attacked directly. Even those of us who aren't part of the Sea Force need to be on high alert. Maybe I should have Frida teach me some self-defense techniques, just in case. Yeah, I think Frida's just a martial artist. That's badass. Maybe a person is the ship, like, you know, transform, like, that sort of thing. I'm about to patch up the walls and fences that were destroyed in our fight against the Grieger. It actually works out pretty well, since it was about time to give them a once-over anyway. Great, we'll leave you to it then. You never do a job by half, so I'm sure any repairs you make will last us a long while. Did you just praise me, Princess? Ah! Well, now I've got expectations to live up to. Time to fortify every last fence on Vault Island. I'll support both you and Marhome with my prodigious fix-it finesse. You really don't need to go that far. Keep up the good work and pace yourself. A princess might find you useful on the battlefield, Adol the Red. When it comes to fixing up the walls and fences on Volta Island, I'm unbeatable. You hear me? You are competing in a very small arena. Good to see you. We must all stand firm together. Who are you? You're fucking handsome. Who are you? Why aren't you... I don't know. I'm all the more concerned for Einar now in light of the incident with that woman in Karnak. That said, while his physical prowess goes to waste as a merchant, may have been enough to secure his escape. If that boy of mine's been turned into a Grieger, he can consider himself disowned. We've long been a proud clan of warriors, and I won't have him disgracing it. Gelmir. At any rate, we can't afford to leave the island unguarded, so I'll stay behind when push comes to shove. You best make mincemeat out of those rotten bastards in my place, though. But of course, our retaliation must be swift and merciless, have to crush the enemy's spirits. That is our way, after all. Gelmir's abilities are second only to Filet, Hook, Fork, and myself. As such, I came to get his thoughts ahead of the thing on how we should allocate cash. No sense in shifting to the offensive unless victory is certain. Let's take every precaution. That goes for all of you as well. No sense shifting to the offensive unless victory is certain. That does feel like the way the game wants you to play it. Like, hanging back and fighting a boss defensively seems to work way, way better than rushing in and going ham. Gunnar's got more brains and keener senses than the rest of us put together. He can handle those Grieger like they're nothing. Our job is to support the main fighting force. If duty calls, we'll be there to answer it. And I'm just not used to RPGs that do that. That want you to fight on a defensive plane instead of an offensive one. Honestly, Wyatt, Har's name. You seem a little gloomy today, Ma. Did you get so worked up over the Grieger it popped a hip? What a ridiculous notion. Don't go treating me like some frail old biddy. But really, is everything okay? You aren't hurt, are you? What? No, not at all. I'm simply getting to be more fretful with age. Speaking of which, you look a little different today, Karja. I can see it in your face. Kids really do grow up fast. I'm looking forward to watching you come into your own. Talk about a sudden topic change. Something really does seem off about you today. I've got it! You must have broken a bone! Don't worry, Ma. You're a tough cookie. It'll take more than that to send you to Valhalla. Honestly, you two, worry about yourselves before worrying about me. When you become a capable father and the princess a great warrior, that'll be two less troubles on my mind. When you say it like that, it makes me sound kind of pitiful. We owe her that much after how long Frida's look after us. Why does it feel like she's trying to change the subject, though? Maybe it's just in my head. You getting along with everyone on the Saunders, Karja? Don't believe you've had many opportunities to talk with non-Normans. Do whatever it is that strikes your fancy. Be sure to cherish your bonds with others along the way. I'll keep my Ma taken care of, don't mind her. That aside, how will the Jarl respond to the raid on the island? If he wants to get back at those Grieger, I'll be more than happy to oblige.
Pardon me?
Oh, Grin. And you're the woman we saved earlier, right?
My name's Momina.
Oh right, you're the mom lady.
I'm sorry for the way I acted earlier. That was no way to show my appreciation.
You were having a trauma breakdown, ma'am. That's fairly normal in your situation. Feeling a bit calmer now.
Not really. I don't think I can calm down under these circumstances. So please, I want you to take me with you on your ship.
Out of the question. Gren, you should know better by now than to tell her otherwise.
Well, I'm not sure how to put this. It's just... she's Rafe's mother.
What?
Gren just told me about what happened. That Karnak was burned to the ground. And that my husband and son are still missing. He also told me that, if they're still alive, you two are the only ones who can save them.
Awfully free with the information there, aren't you, Gran?
I may not be able to fight, but I can at least try to help in other ways. The Sandra seems like it could use more crew members. I've heard that even Dr. Azrat is pitching in. Please, I'll do anything I can to be of use.
You should know, there's no guarantee we'll be able to save your husband and son.
I mean, based on previous... Yeah, there is, kinda.
I understand that. But I promise I'll work just as hard all the same. If there's even the slightest chance that he and Rafe can come back to me.
What do you think, Shield Brother?
Yeah, let's let her come along. I don't see the point in turning down extra crew.
You sure you won't regret this? You do realize you could die out there, right?
I'll take that risk.
Mrs. Evelys.
Take her with you, Gren.
To where exactly?
To the Sandras.
Oh, right. I'm on it.
This is the first character besides Adol, I think, who has a last name.
Okay then, Mrs. Evelys. Let's get going.
Thank you. Thank you!
Mom Eve.
His mother, huh?
Speed leveled up. A new shop has been added. Tarja Balta. Oh, right. She has a last name, too. Damn those Grieger. I'll make them pay for this if it's the last thing I do. Not often I see you so worked up. What happened? A tragedy, that's what. Those blasted Grieger destroyed my best ale barrel yesterday. It was almost done fermenting, too. Would have been the best damn booze you ever did taste. I don't know why he's Scottish now. He just is. Why did I even bother asking? Let's go, Adol. Hey, what's with the cold shoulder? Alcohol's the water of life. Ain't no way to bait about your water. Critical valve failure. I spun out on the, hard turns there. Never mind. Well, the Grieger are gonna taste my wrath for taking that away from me. Yeah, they can taste your wrath and also my sword. He's clearly brewing scotch. Good. You either dropped by the shop just now. Told me all about your voyage so far, and man, did it make me jealous. Someday I'll have a ship of my own. Then I can travel around selling things just like my big brother Einar. Sounds fun, right? I'm gonna ask Stig and Mari about it too later.
Welcome!
What do we got? Heal Formula 2, the male Norman attire, fishing bait, various charms.
Was there anything else?
I am gonna go ahead and buy... Ooh, wow, that is expensive. No, it's better to barter for this, I think.
Pleasure doing business. Was there anything else?
But I can buy a little more, fishing bait.
Pleasure doing business.
And maybe get up to 5 on each of these.
Much appreciated.
But I'm doing my best to stay frugal. After all, bartering material is a renewable resource. Oh, looks like this rope is getting slack. I should undo it and tie it tighter. Need any help there? I heard you're helping repair the damage the Grieger caused. You've never done manual labor like this before, though, have you? Yes, that's right, but I can manage. I'm gonna need far more skills up my sleeve if I'm gonna continue living here, after all. So admirable. My heart can't take it! In that case, how about I teach you how to tie an extra strong knot? It'll never come loose, guaranteed. Goodness, well, I would certainly love to learn. Hork really is sweet. He's helped me out so many times now. You mean Hork the Unfaithful? Princess, Redhead! This ain't me being unfaithful. I'm just helping her out of the goodness of my heart. Okay. We're not the ones you should save your excuses for. That Hork. Look at him fawning over her like that. I'm doing plenty of manual labor myself, you know. In fact, I just returned from fixing up a whole fence the Grieger destroyed. And what's Cornelia playing at? Cooing right back at it. Yeah, he's married, and so far, he keeps getting chewed out for doting over, like, the nice foreign lady instead of Tarja. You're leaving again already. Come on, Ether. Can't you stay and hang with us some more? There aren't enough people to play with when you're not around. Besides, who else is going to take our side when the grown-ups yell at us? I believe that all has to do with your behavior, actually. Regardless, both the princess and I will likely be away from the island for quite a while longer. So you can't be causing trouble and kicking up fusses while we're gone, Skig. As for you, Mari, keep an eye on the boys from time to time, alright? Anything for you, Ether. Hey, what's that about? Why isn't Mari the one in charge? Seems Ether's as popular with the kids as ever. I would often look after the children in between my work duties. They're all highly rambunctious, not to mention a bit of a handful. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Their energy never fails to rub off on me. These are the side-scrolling shoot-'em-up with special combat mechanics. Yeah, you know, R-Type does have a sort of bump system if you're using your force correctly. I played enough R-Type Final to remember that, at least. I saw a Krieger for the first time ever yesterday. Horrible creatures. I avoid them whenever I can. Farewell. Are you guys and Ether actually fighting those crazy monsters? Don't know what to say to that except kick their butts. I'm rooting for you. You know, Ether, I help out with the cleaning at the princess's house when you're not around. What do you think? Pretty cool of me, huh? It certainly is. Much appreciated, Mari. Can I ask you to keep it up when you get the time? Uh-huh, for sure. Either is a stuffy Victorian... Either is one of those, like, Victorian urchins who aged to, like, age 65. Hey, look, there's a random guy over there. Just a generic model. We can never go over there and talk to him. I wonder what mysteries he has.
Adol, Karja. We just got done unloading all the materials we brought with us from Karnak.
Does it look like we'll be able to reinforce the ship?
Well, I'm sure Mr. Alvar could do it faster and more reliably. But I want to be able to chip in where I can. So I've asked him to teach me how to do the work myself.
Huh? You've been teaching him about ship maintenance?
I figured the son of some merchant wouldn't be fit for this kind of work. So I turned him away over and over, but the stubborn little bugger wasn't taking no for an answer.
You know, his voice is the one that always surprises me. Like, that voice coming out of that character model makes me go,
When it got to the point where I couldn't even have a peaceful sit in the outhouse without him hounding me, I just gave in.
Imagine Cruz cornering this guy in the outhouse and, like, locking him in until he teaches him how to fix the ship.
Seriously? Huh, never thought I'd see the day you'd meet someone more stubborn than you.
It's Grunkle Stan. No, it is not. Is it? I don't actually know. The weird bowl cut kid from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Weevil under something. Weevil Undertale. I don't know.
Figured he'd start whining and run off once I put him through the ringer. But turns out this kid's got some real guts, and he's pretty damn sharp when it comes to this stuff.
Count me impressed.
You lot are headed for the other side of the tyrant, right? Why not let your little friend here handle all the work, including reinforcing that hull of yours?
Huh?
Why not turn to child labor?
Ain't that just throwing him off the deep end?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he screws something up. The ship and everyone on board will be guzzling salt. But that's all part of the job. In this line of work, your mates put their lives in your hands every single day. You don't take it seriously from the start, you'll never be able to call yourself a proper shipwright.
You know, the sea contains much salt.
But I imagine you already made peace with this fact back when you escaped the tyrant. If you're still naive enough to think that someone's always gonna be there to bail you out and teach you what to do, then you shouldn't be messing with ships in the first place.
Okay, but bailing them out is one of the big things about ships.
Olvar.
Understood. I'll give it my all.
It's settled then. All the repairs and upgrades you need while you're out will be his responsibility. Looking at the work he did to get you ready for the tyrant, I can tell you he knows his basics well enough. Show him what you got out there, kid.
You sound like you're putting him in center field.
I will. Thank you for everything.
Also, is it me or is Cruz's jacket so yellow that it's actually casting, like, 90s FPS style bloom off of it? Particularly around the shoulder, the shoulders and the elbow. I don't know, is that just me? You can now perform ship refitting. It's not much, but I've loaded some salt-cured fish onto the Sandras. You're thinking Final Fantasy X when you see that jacket. Yeah, a little bit. If you run out of provisions, you can eat them in a pinch. That would be a big help, thanks, Magni. Can't explain why, but fish always tastes so much more delicious when Magni prepares it. Ah, the fish was delish, and it made quite a dish. Let's grill some up straight away once we set sail. Sure, let's tap right into the emergency provisions. He just said to save them as emergency rations. But I get where you're coming from. Magni's fish always have a unique texture and flavor to them. Still, for my part, no one cooks seafood up tastier than either. Outset Island, like... You say outs... Oh, Wind Waker. Okay, I was, like, trying to put that to, Kingdom Hearts, I think. That's Destiny Island. Go, Ether! Winning hearts through stomachs! Maybe you should tell that to the kid himself, Karj. I'm sure he'd be happy to hear it. Maybe, if I get the chance. The rules of the right don't apply this time around, so I'll be pitching in wherever I'm needed. That said, this is still your ship, Princess. I plan on being there when you need me and staying quiet otherwise. The Sandras have certainly improved compared to when you first set off for Electro Island. I feared the worst after hearing you got caught up in... Ugh. Oh gosh, why did I just yawn? I'm not that tired. I feared the worst after hearing you got caught up in the Tyrant. I did, like, sleep for 4 or 5 hours and then wake up to stream, so... Both you and the ship made it back and with some experience to show for it. Keep up the good work, both of you. Cruz is voiced by Aikido from Code Geass. Oh, that's not the Aikido I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like Aikido Tenkawa, but I've never seen Code Geass. My mates put their lives in my hand. It's a scary thing to think about, let alone accept. But I'm serious about this. Even if my skills are limited, I want to do my absolute best to the shipwright. If the Sandras needs any work done, just leave it to me. Turns out they've got some noteworthy youngins in Karnak. Keep on busting this kid's hump till you made a useful shipwright out of him. But unless someone knows how to repair your ship when disaster strikes, it's gonna be glub-glub for all of you. Meantime, we can
the ship?
refit.
Looking for anything else?
What can we buy? Oh, repair kits. Don't need them. Major refit build reinforcement. That's defense and handling. Hot-blooded artillery training. Yeehaw! First aid and repair training. Group coordination and helming boot camp. That increases speed. Destructive shots. Break-oriented cannonballs. Mini-Belide. I'm noticing the priorities. High, special. Honestly, I do want to pick up the Helmage for speed. Speed is feeling important.
Seems you're getting the hang of things.
I do want to do this major refit. That's a massive increase.
There! She's better than ever now.
And I kind of want to pick up... Yeah, I have just enough left to pick up the Mini Belied, but... And I think I'm going to go with that. Why does setting our cannonballs on fire require ingredients? Are we rubbing it down with, like, fish oil? Oil to light, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, I'm gonna go with the fireball.
That'll do the job. Looking for anything else?
Ship loadout. Iron doesn't tend to light their... Actually, they're hollow cannonballs. Adornments? Okay. Oh, you can only have one. Okay, I'm gonna go with the burning fireballs. Ah, no, we can't have both. Good. Alright. Well, it's something.
Knock 'em dead out there.
That's the idea. Let's-a go! Time to head out. Adol, Karja, you good to go? Yeah, I got pretty much everything ready before we set sail. No, I mean, inside the ship. You sure you don't want to give it a once-over? There are more things you can do now that Cruz and Mira are aboard. You two are the head honchos. You should really go check out your options. Wow, some solid advice there, kid. Aye, the Sandras is basically a full-blown mobile base for us now. Dogi, my man in the helm? No prob, take your time. Alright, let's see if we can find anybody who has any requests. Like Dogi.
Hey!
That's something I want to share with you. Back when we were stranded on Termina Island, I came across this old worn-out map. Treasure map. I showed it to one of the guys from the Sea Force, and they said it might actually lead to treasure. Treasure, eh? Piques your curiosity, don't it? What do you say we go hunting? Yeah. Just try to contain yourself, okay? Ta-da. Definitely looks like a treasure map. Right? I was pretty excited when I stumbled on it. Like I said, I let one of the Sea Force members have a look, and it seems like the real deal. Just think, untold riches hiding right here in Ambelia's Gulf. Really gets your heart racing, am I right? I wonder where it is. I'd like to know myself, but let's all calm down for a sec.
Listen.
Maps like this can be found all over Ambelia Gulf. That's because Normans and other pirates have been operating in these waters for over 100 years now. It's not uncommon for them to be fakes made to trick gullible saps or lead to loot that was snatched up ages ago. I bet the guy you asked about it was Seagoon, wasn't it? That flake was probably just messing with you. Was he really? Even if it ends up being nothing, so what? Are you even listening to yourself? Then there'd be no point searching for it at all. But it's about the adventure! Save your breath, Karja. There's no stopping at all once he gets like this. And, hey, if something valuable does turn up, maybe we can put it towards rebuilding Karnak. We're already sailing the high seas. Can't hurt to follow up on this along the way, right? Have it your way. We'll lend a hand when we have some downtime. Go ashore and look if we happen upon the island shown on the map.
Let's give it a go.
Nice. So, we got Joel, who is fishing. Are you seriously fishing again? You know we're about to take on the tyrant, right? The real treasure is the friends we make along the way. And the people we stab along the way. And the One Piece. What can I say? Looking at the sea gives me the irresistible urge to cast a line. It helps calm my nerves. Think of this as my way of unwinding before we start crossing those currents. You fish like some people smoke, dude. Maribel and Gran rolled their eyes when they saw me too. I can't help it if looking at the sea gives me the irresistible urge to cast a line. Naturally, I'll be chipping in once we get to the Tyrant. Just think of this as my way of unwinding. It'll be okay, Cruz. It'll all be okay. With the improvements he made to the Sandra, she can definitely make it through the Tyrant. Ah, you heard that. Sorry, this probably doesn't inspire much confidence. You are standing in front of the speaking tube. Olivar left a hand with the refit, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Probably. Olivar and I worked very carefully to repair and bolster the ship. I'm sure everything will be okay. It will, right? No, we're all gonna die. And it's your fault. It's your fault! It's your fault! It's your fault! Okay, bye. Hello, Jades. The Trident, eh? We've been getting beat left and right, so it's high time we turn the tables on them. With you two, we might even be able to do just that. I wouldn't get too comfortable. The Saunders isn't up to snuff just yet. Oh, stop your worrying. As long as I'm here with you, we aren't going down that easily. No sturdier ship than fellowship, am I right? I guess. I'm glad you've been making progress on rescuing the townsfolk, by the way. I'll give you some tips on how to navigate the Tyrant, too. Let's do this thing! Ask any shipper. I ship it, I don't care. I ship it. Ooh, nobody in the crow's nest. That's a bad one. Alright, let's head down here. General store! On the night that Karnak was attacked, those monsters showed up at my shop. Then they brought me along by force before I even had any time to process what was going on. All I could do was watch as they callously plundered my wares for all they were worth. Strong take from the weak, that's just the way the world is. I sympathize with you, though. At least you got out of there with your life. That may be true, but I can't just let things end at that. Among those goods was something very important, you see. Is there any chance you'd be willing to find what they stole and return it to me? I can try. Really? Thank you. Doesn't seem like my shield brother is gonna give me a say either way. That said, the ocean's a big place. We can't afford to go blindly searching around. Well, to tell you the truth, I still have some vague memories from when I turned into a monster. I believe I might have seen my stolen wares aboard the ship that brought me to Balta Isle. So, with the squad that deployed you, I see. Word is that same ship was forced to retreat after being bombarded by the guys who intercepted them. They were severely wounded. They might not have gotten all that far yet. Assuming they didn't sink, that is. I guess that's a possibility too, isn't it? Maybe it really is hopeless. Well, it can't hurt to try and look. Either way, doesn't really change our approach. Let's keep our eyes peeled for any unusual ships anchored out there.
Let's give it a go!
What can I get you?
What's in your shop? Box lunch recipe, heal potion 2.
Anything else I can...
I'm pretty much out of crafting supplies entirely. I'm gonna have to do this with gold.
Here you go. Thanks for the business.
It's a good thing I was saving my money.
Anything else like don't be a stranger.
Escort a nun up a hill so she can discover the liberating power of stripping. God, E8 was so good. It was so good. Did we develop more rooms on this ship when I wasn't looking?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I'll check email later, Kelly. I'm on a boat. I took the liberty of getting the sickbay back in order while we were on Balta Island. Now we can be ready to go no matter when either of you gets hauled in. Why on the assumption we're getting hauled? Well, you both have a tendency of risk-taking, don't you? I'm very good at noticing these things, I'll have you know. Sea travel is a constant battle against illness and injury. If you're ever in a rough spot, just come and see me. Princess, you're the captain of this ship, right? There's something I'd like to ask you about, actually. Do you have a minute? Sure, there's some kind of problem? Not so much a problem as it is, well... To be frank, the Sandras just doesn't feel very lady-friendly. It doesn't? First of all, there's no changing room, and any empty compartments are being used as storage. There's also only one restroom. The renovations we've made may have improved the Saunders' performance, but the interior is practically untouched. I know you're used to any long voyages at sea, Princess, but your average woman would feel pretty ill at ease here. I guess I can see your point. But I'm not talking about just us, either. If we could set up a few more facilities, I think it would make everyone's time here a lot more comfortable. Take the kitchen and mess hall, for example. A little ingenuity could go a long way in making them more accessible. Doing that would make eating meals that much more enjoyable. I think everybody would be on board with this. I think that enemy got the point. Yeah, I can't imagine anybody being opposed to it. They're likely to have more passengers in the future. Best to start thinking long-term about these things. I appreciate you two taking this under consideration. Is there any way I can get you to help out with it? Say no more. Wonderful, I can hardly wait already. What do we need to do exactly? I discussed it with Cruz, he gave me a list of all the materials we'll need. You'll have to gather 50 basic craft stock, 3 celadon clay, and 3 aged wood. Sounds like a lot, but oh well. Okay, Adol, let's go round up those materials when we get the chance.
Let's give it a go.
Need to check Ease 8 out sometime.
What can I do for you today?
The thing about Ease 8 is... I was playing without the chat on the screen because I wanted more of an unobstructed view of the game. I wanted that for everybody, and I think playing without the chat on the stream was a mistake for archival purposes. I feel like I did make a mistake there. It's way, way too late to correct that mistake. But it's still a great game, it's still a great playthrough. It's just that I'll be responding to things that you can't see. I'll just have to play it again. Do not tempt me,
Any other medicine you need?
Terry. I'm already thinking about playing some games that I streamed like ages ago. I'm already thinking about replaying some games I streamed ages ago, so, like... If we're all still here in another 8 years... Hey, I got faith. I ain't going anywhere. Make a new box
me to
lunch.
handle a box lunch, then?
Oh, we need a lunch
Like
box.
call for me when
If we're going out on the high seas, actually, I may want to hold a luncheon. Hugo is pecking at a bit of the dried meat that Ether is preparing. Stop that, Hugo. This is meant for our lunch. Now you're begging. Suppose we do rely on you day in and day out. He knows exactly who'll give in to him the easiest. What a crafty little guy. I know. Please don't rush me. We need to prepare what we can before attempting to travel through the Tyrant. Even with its reinforced hull, the ship will likely still experience a fair amount of pitching and rolling. Take all hands on deck working together for us to succeed. I'll be counting on you both to assist at the helm when the time comes. Yeah, there were some plot twists in that game. Boy, how... I'm not gonna talk about it. Anyway, if we're going out on the high seas...
I'll prepare it straight away.
EX Armament Recharge Plus. Yeah, let's set people on fire faster. Steak Kickoff Rally. Oh my god, we can eat 28 fucking steaks. I don't think I want to eat 28 steaks. Let's just eat a couple. Duration 5 minutes. Okay.
Can't forget the mise en place.
Time to eat!
Oh!
Oh, yum.
Just what I need to give my 110%.
I need to refill my water. I'm gonna leave it on this screen while I step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Let go.
Let's barbecue these shapes. I felt bad about doing this briefly, and then I didn't anymore. You know, with my headphones on, I can hear you guys hitting every redeem in the list out there.
I'm not here. This isn't happening. I'm entering a dream of my subconscious.
Damn it, Maya!
And I'll find the answers that I need. I'm asleep.
Okay, I'm back.
Would you like anything else?
Use!
It's no use!
It's
If
no
you'll
use!
excuse me then.
It's no use!
It's some use! Thanks, everybody. I don't know what I would do without you all. I really don't know what I would do. I can imagine, though. Tonight's seltzer is Cranberry Clementine. And it tastes very cranberry forward. Alright. Explore the Sandra's first. Did I miss something? What did I fucking miss? Oh, right, I didn't go in here. Ta-da, what do you think? Is it magnificent or is it magnificent? Don't tell me, did you haul this pile of junk aboard back on town? You take that back. These are the Karnak Free Youth Brigade's treasures, the polar opposite of junk. What kind of treasures? Oh, it's got all sorts of stuff, a little bit of everybody's favorites. I'm really glad Clues and Mira are okay. We still don't know where Rosa and Rafe are, or my pops and the other townsfolk either. If I can't have them here with us, I at least want to have something to remember them by. I guess it's fine then. But the waters can get pretty stormy out there, so make sure you can keep it all stashed and out of the way. Roger, Dodger. Thanks, Carter. Yeah, all of this stuff here honestly looks like it's gonna come flying across the cabin and kill us. Like, at least these are secured. At least these spears are secured. Those books are gonna be missiles if the ship starts rolling around. Oh yeah, we're going up against a tyrant again, huh? Come on, what's the big deal? Cruz has totally got us covered. He's always been cautious and careful and stuff. The guy won't do anything unless he's sure of it. I say, you know, for a fact he's given us 110%, I believe in him. That's why you nail the furniture down. Right, that's why you nail these books to each other. And you nail the chess pieces down. And then you invite somebody to play a game of chess with you. You can now modify the Sandras. So we gotta tune up the ship on our own, huh? Sounds like a tall order, but it's worth doing. Let's pull together and make it work. Ah, there you two are. You need a stock? Just had some things to hand over. Here, take these. Fishing bait G! This looks different from the usual fishing bait. That's because it's for ocean fishing. Obelia's Gulf's got lots of places fit for pulling up tuna. You two seem to have a knack for fishing, so I thought you should give it a try. So we'd be casting right off the Sandras, huh? Wouldn't mind giving it a go if we find a good spot. Ooh. Feel free to tell me about any new catches you'll land. As a fellow fishing buddy, I'd love to hear it. Since when were we fishing buddies? Sure, fine. Report adventures.
Oh, you don't say. No stone unturned, huh?
Adventuring sure is a blast. Just hearing your stories gets me all worked up. Thanks for sharing the fun with me. It ain't much in comparison, but...
Here, this is for you.
Crimson Manual. Kick. A book detailing an ancient technique. What's the C for? Blast fishing. Does C4 work underwater?
Let's see here.
So this is what you pulled in, eh? Nicely done. Let me give you a small token of my appreciation, and thanks for sharing. I happened to fish it up a while back and figured it might come in handy for you.
Be sure to use this wisely.
Oh, you gave me the Black Ring of Death. Exerts pressure on ailing foes. Cool. That about covers the report. Let me know if you catch anything else. Let's make sure to always do the rounds whenever the ship gets new crewmates. If you're all set, let's get going for real this time.
Let's keep sailing.
Hugel's reconnaissance has marked surrounding terrain and exploration points. Back from scouting, Hugel. Wait, you got something with you. Is this a letter? Someone asked you to deliver this? Or at least see what it says. Hugel will deliver you a letter. To whomever finds this letter, I beg you to send help. The town of Karnak has been attacked by monsters. We are hiding on a small island hidden in a cove along the highway. There's no telling when they might find us. Please hurry. So, near Karnak, in a cove along the highway.
Adol? Princess? Are you fully prepared to set off? I don't want to see a hair out of place on you, Gren. And Cruz, don't forget your lens cloth. Ah, and one last thing. Your snack budget is 500 gold, and not one coin more.
Huh? Only 500? We're not on a field trip, Mira. And you standing there slackjawed isn't helping, Gren.
You lot sure know how to suck the tension out of a situation. Guess it's better than pre-battle jitters, though.
Yeah, it's hard to be nervous when you're being mommed at. Unless that's your thing, in which case you'll probably get nervous no matter what, but... Alright, where is Karnak? I am going... towards it. Good. I wonder if it's Inlet Isle that they're talking about. That's called being flustered,
Don't mind
maybe.
if I do.
Yeah, probably, actually.
It's like we're one with the wind.
Just like the wind, I've always been. Something, 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 friend. This is the actual end theme to a Castlevania.
Let us avail ourselves.
Alright, we are sailing away. Alright, down the highway. I would like to imagine that it's, like, down here. But I'm gonna check up this way. There's definitely something up there. Anyway, we're gonna sweep the area around Karnak. Oh, what if it is up the highway? The actual highway. The highway I was complaining that we couldn't go down. We're gonna dock at Karnak and check. Sail on forever. So the story goes. Somehow we missed out on the pot of gold, and we tried. Yep, that's gonna be in there all night. That's gonna be in there all night, thanks. Oh, good, we can go this way. Yeah. And no, you were right.
This area on the map.
I think this is where we had to fight the other Grieger. Oh wow, we can just one-shot these. That's some good Falcon music. Cruising the highway.
Someone's here.
Chopping down the flowers. Wow! One shot! Sonic Team ass music. It is. It is. It really is. Losing at Sleepy Bliss chess. Blitz chess, not Bliss chess. It's only blissful if you win. But no, you're right. It's down here. We don't have to be down here, but I do wonder if I can just bump system straight through them now. No, but I can almost one-shot them. And that's very funny to me. Oh, no, there we go.
You can't go through here.
This path seems to lead to another region. There's no need to take it right now. Okay. Bump system returns. Slowing down is for other people. Okay. That's so good. Anything in the Pharaoh's Lighthouse? There is literally nothing in the... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the
What's
underground... Okay. Is there anything left in here? No, there is not. There really isn't. There's no reason for me to be here. Except... I'm gonna let you guys in on something. I shouldn't know this. In the list of missables that I was looking at, there are a couple of missable things. And one of those missable things is that at the very end of the game, there is a hidden scene if you go down under the lighthouse at the very end of the game. So, I gotta remember to do that.
Let's catch our breath.
Oh, this is fantastic, though. This is very funny. Are we actually picking up any of the drops, though? Not really. That's a bit evil. It is, but... I think it's kind of like the good ending, like how we had to really fight for the good ending in Ys 8. And I'm not going to go into any more detail than that. Ys likes to tuck its stuff away at the very end. We do like birds here. Had to feed that bird so much fucking fish. Yeah. It was worth it for Shoebill, my beloved. My waifu. My giant fish-devouring waifu.
Whoopsie. We bumped into something.
It's called a coastline, Karja. Sko waifu. Alright, I'm gonna head up towards this undiscovered spot. Let's see if we can locate anything up there. A 20-foot cart! Yes, I remember that. I'm a little sad we can't feed Hugin. Although Hugin seems to be eating just fine for themselves. Alright, I can't tell if we're just going against the wind or what, but...
Let's not go this way.
Any further would be out of Obelia Gulf. Leaving isn't an option. Damn it. I got me a shoe bill. It can swallow a whale, and it's about to set sail. I got me a shoe bill. It'll eat about 20, so hurry up and spend your fishing money. The shoe bill is a great big bird that eats everything I catch. Shoe bill baby.
What a pleasant breeze.
What is my life? What am I doing with my life? My best, that's what I'm doing. A shoebill love shack. I mean... good night, everybody.
I never dreamed I'd get to voyage around the Gulf like this.
Alright, is this an enemy or it's coming at me very fast? Am I locking on? I'm locking on, it's an enemy.
How do you like that?
Let's set you on fire. Ha ha!
Keep your heads on a swivel, crew!
Am I doing my life shoebill stuff? It's true, I am doing shoebill stuff with my life. What the hell is this? Are those swords?
That's a hit.
Be
No,
sure
they're
to
the
keep
trees.
that gunpowder dry.
Dieback Isle.
Alright, let's disembark.
Let's have a look. What's on Davy Back Isle or whatever the fuck?
It should be a good spot to rest. Here goes!
Alright, you're extremely killable. As opposed to live front, yes. I don't think I can...
You?
Nope. Okay. Not getting up there that way.
How's that?
Some leather!
How's that?
If only there were a 6-foot-tall hot girl who could double jump to get us up there. We can't have... We cannot, like, retrieve Dana from the future. She hasn't happened at all yet. Ado doesn't know what a double jump is yet.
How's that?
This is technically his first adventure where he can jump.
How's that? Let's make tracks.
Yeah. Alright, we sank.
Okay, let's rock.
Alright, back this way. Blue drops. Okay, what the hell are you doing? Blue drops, yellow drops. Off drops. Smash! Dynamic shot.
What's with this slug?
A powerful enemy has appeared. Oh god, it's level 47. What is... I don't think we're gonna be able to beat this one.
Back on your feet.
Thanks.
Well, what if we... Let's just block. And block. And block. And pass. Alright, we could maybe do this. It's got a nice simple attack pattern. Ow. As long as we don't get greedy. This will take a while.
Blood is boiling.
Perfect parry trainer. Could be. But I don't seem to need to perfect parry as such. I can just camp and chill. As long as I can hit him, that is.
That was close.
Which is a little dubious. There we go. Yo, we're doing this. We're making this happen. Events right now are transpiring. Very slowly. But they're moving.
Time to strike back!
Ah!
Mana, to me!
There, eat it. Eat it raw. So, quick little heal. Cheeky little quick heal.
How's this? How's that? Gotcha! Gotcha!
I think we're actually gonna beat this, and that's very funny to me.
How's that? Dodge this!
Speaking of perfect parries.
Messed up.
Nope, I whiffed.
Not looking good. Right? Hope I'm not too late. Not here.
Okay, I tried to perfect parry and I failed. The lesson is never try. But we can do this, so we're going to do this. Even if it takes me the rest of the stream, which it will, because we're almost at 3 hours. I did stun it. That was a perfect parry. I managed to get one off, and then I got cocky. I thought, you know, I did one perfect parry, surely I can do it again. And I blew the timing.
What's with this slug? You're an open book!
And in spite of that, I did do it again. So...
Close call! Dodge this! Eat this! Eat this! The blood is boiling! How's that? Eat this! How's that?
Time they got what's coming to them! Let's try!
I'm not getting any red flashes or blue flashes off of it.
Boiling!
But we are getting those perfect parries a little bit easier now. And that does trigger a counterattack.
Dodge this! Nice try!
Counterattack, good. Counterattack is pretty fucking substantial. Like, that is not nothing. We're kind of pushing him back out of the encounter area, which is... very funny.
That was close. How's that? Nice try! Dodge this! Nice try! How's that? Did it!
Fuck
We
yeah!
took it down!
Veteran's Necklace.
Let's go!
Reduce auto regenerate. Normal attacks restore 5 SP. The necklace of a war-hardened veteran who sweeps every battle. That's fucking funny. We do a little bit of clowning here on the channel every now and then. We clown a little bit.
A chest! Can't wait to see what's inside!
Oh my god, a box! At all, please. Defense elixir, excellent!
Looks valuable.
Let's go, creepy!
Who needs it more? How are you poisoned? I'm not sure who needs it. Him. Why do I have the hiccups? Help. Alright, I'm gonna give it to, Or just kind of our tank.
Started.
Ooh, 100 experience, all allies. Yeah, 500 experience. Let's go ahead and pump this right now. Alright.
You?
And then we surf away. Wait, what the fuck was... Damn it? Okay. There was a thing and I missed it. Hold on. I gotta go back around. Yeah, she is our... She may be our, shield brother.
Switch!
Switch!
Just, she's not carrying a shield. What is this? We found a sword? Oh, that's our fast travel point back up here. Okay. There's still some question marks. I don't know what those are, but we'll come back for those. And we can now go to a deeper depth. Sweet. Learn Blazel Cross. What is this? Dash diagonally past each other, unleashing a V-Slash. V! That seems much stronger than Double Smash, but... I'm gonna replace Dual C's Burst.
Ice is frozen water.
Ah, thank you. Unlock a couple of these. Consummate these. Consomme these. A little more sorting on his side. Consomme these. Learn Shield Bash! She truly is our shield sister now. Charge forth with shield held up. Hell yeah. Perfect guard. Alright. Okay, but that wasn't what we needed, so... I am gonna start heading down here. I'll select our destination. Beach.
Weigh anchor!
Yeah, there is something marked here, so...
Let's catch our breath. How's that? How's that? Too easy. How's that? Think you're good. How's that?
Eat this! Switch! Nice try! Take this!
Go!
Eat this!
Wait, incoming! Yeah! Take this! And that! Alongside a series of yells, several stones came flying at Adel and Karja. Get out of here, you monsters! Hold on, I know those voices. Oh, yours sounds familiar too. Yes, how could we ever forget?
Adel! Karja! It's great to see you again!
I mean, at level 40-some, I feel like I wasn't supposed to take it yet, but I was able to take it, which tells me a lot about the combat system in this game. The lesson is sometimes you can take really big dogs if you try hard enough. I guess, is the lesson. Actually, you know what? Don't take that out of context. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna not talk ever again. Goodbye.
I never expected you two would be the ones to save us, though. At last, we can breathe a sigh of relief. Thank you. On behalf of both myself and my daughter.
Hey, look, it's a heartwarming scene. It's a heartwarming distraction. Shut the fuck up. No. Our apologies for all the rocks. We thought we'd been found by those monsters. Don't worry about it. It's only natural you'd be on your guard. Honestly, though, I'm surprised the two of you escaped from the Krieger on your own. The nice priest man helped us get away. Hieroglyph priest? Yes, we happened to be staying at the town church the night Karnak came under assault. The father is a surprisingly capable fellow. We likely wouldn't have gotten away without him. He drew the monster's attention away, and then the two of you made a break for it and hid yourselves on this island. Yes, by then those things are already keeping watch from their ships down the highway. We were really worried about Mr. Priest. But then I told Daddy we're gonna make the choice to live. And it worked, because now you guys are here. You're okay now. Good job holding out this long. Sasha and Lux, was it? Come with us, we'll take you to our ship. Thank you, we're much obliged. Oh, we do have one request. Miss Karja, can we bring our little friend with us too? Little friend? You got someone else here? Hey, it's okay to come out now. Say hello to their little friend. Hello, little friend. You're a potato. Oh, it's one of these. You familiar with Picards? They're pretty popular with livestock. Can fetch a good price, too. Where'd you find it? It seems to have settled down on this island after running away from some place or another. Thanks to this fellow, Sasha hasn't been quite so lonely, so if it's all possible... Any way we can make it work? That's a tough one, but... There's an idea I've been sitting on. Let's all head aboard. Don't sit on your ideas. That's not where they come from. Cutie! And those are the basics of Picard reason. Also, their droppings make for good fertilizer, which will help us get this over here running. Do all Norman ships do this? Nah, this is a first for me, too. But it's not uncommon to have a Picard on board. I've been thinking of ways to get the most out of them. Is there going to be a small Victorian child with capybara in every ease? I don't think there's one in Ease 9. From the very little I know of Ease 9, I don't believe there would be room to fit one in the plot. And there definitely wasn't one in Ease 3. Aside from that, I can't promise you anything. Understood, the Sandras clearly has much to deal with. Sasha and I will lighten the load whatever way we can. I'll do my very bestest. We'll be counting on you two. Lux and Sasha have joined the crew of the Sandras. Sasha's handling is leveled up. Picard adoption is now available. Oh god, we can adopt many Picards. Give them to Sasha and she will raise them, allowing you to collect ingredients from the ship's micro-farm. Collected ingredients can be retrieved from the harvest box on the ship. For one reason more than all the other reasons. I'm gonna guess that you've seen some art of one of the side characters. One of the party members, maybe.
Oh, time to water the seedlings.
Sorry? Seedlings, okay. Wait a minute, do we have enough to fill in any of these quests?
Time for a little break.
Do we have 50... what thingies and some whatnots? Ooh, fishing bait. We should really use that fishing bait. Also, wait, I never learned to use kick.
Alright, let's move!
Just hoping you know who actually appears in it again. I'm sorry, that's very doubtful. Standalone adventures, you know? Find the goods that were taken from my store. Not her. You, can I... Looks like you gathered all the materials we need. Would you like to get started? Yep. I'll go call Cruz over then. So Adol and crew began working on getting all the necessary facilities in place throughout the ship's interior. We built actual fucking beds. And bedrooms. I've turned this into a private space for the women on board, just as you requested. While we do have separate sleeping cabins, you can think of this as being more for changing and short naps. It's absolutely perfect, Cruz. I really appreciate your attention to detail. It's not that big a deal, really. That said, we do still have an empty room next door. What did you want to do with it? About that, actually. How about adding a captain's quarters? A room for me. I'd actually been thinking about suggesting the very same thing. After all, the captain needs to be properly rested so they can give sound orders when trouble strikes. Not to mention the times you want a private moment to think. Wouldn't having a private space be better for that? Well, I appreciate the idea, but I don't really need that sort of thing, and I'd rather not be given any special treatment. Resting up is part of the job.
Yep.
Can't argue with that, but we've still got our mana cuffs to consider, remember? Alright, you two can't really be all that far apart, huh? I guess that means the room next door will have to be for both Adol and Karja.
Why, yes.
That sounds like a good idea. They're the only ones who can fight the Grieger, so we need to make sure Adol is well rested too. Oh. Shoes on the other foot now! Alright, fine. If you're gonna be that insistent, I'll make sure to use it. However, it's not just gonna be a two-person room. Hugo! I'll be wanting a resident messenger close by. At all! Its facial expression is beautiful. Its facial expression is like... This is my life now. So from now on, you're nested with us. That settles it. Okay, let's get straight to work then. With their efforts combined, the four converted the vacant room into a captain's quarters plus a resting area for Hugo.
And that takes care of that.
Oh, and one more thing. We also used the leftover materials to make these. Feel free to use them if they suit your fancy. Carmine sails. Ooh. Vivid red sails. Well, let's have a vivid red operation then. What's in here?
Brother.
Now that we've got these quarters, let's say we take a load off for a bit. Sure. Kinda boring just sitting around in silence, huh? That reminds me. You have any problems bedding down in my room back at the lodge? I slept great. That's good at least. I've been told I toss and turn a lot in my sleep. Apparently I kicked Hork in the face all the time we were out at sea. I was far enough out of your range. Oh, I see. Well, if we find ourselves in that situation again, you might want to keep an eye out. Now it's your turn. What do you want to talk about? What's Gunnar like, actually? Yeah. Well, what's Philea like? Huh? Philea? She joined the Baltic Sea Force about 3 or 4 years ago. Actually caused a lot of problems at the time. That's all calmed down since, and now everyone depends on her. She's got a good head on her shoulders, too. I hear Grimson even consults her for tactical advice. What's the matter, Hugo? Good point. Why am I doing all the talking when this is supposed to be your turn at all? Ah, forget it. Let's come relax here in the captain's quarters again sometime, okay? The captain's quarters and Hugo's room. Hugo's... Where is his spot, actually? Anyway, can we, new skill for Adol. Alright, Adol learned Kick. Hawk! Impact! Guess he didn't learn Kick. It's every spot. Okay. There's a way to outfit the ship. Right, we gotta find the ship. Impacts an entire hawk. Oh, wow. That's big. No, not the kitchen. It's, upstairs, I think. In the middle.
Here to ask about the ship?
Loadout. Adornment. Sails. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Anything okay?
We're going red. Alright, I think this is where we're gonna leave it for now. We have free reign, more or less, to roam around the world. Or roam around, We have free reign to roam around about this much of the world. I can see another couple side quests down there, so... What we're gonna do is we're gonna check out this area with this island. This looks a lot like, the... Up here, this looks a lot like the island where there was buried treasure, allegedly. So, next stream we're gonna check that out. And then we're gonna head on south. But that is next stream. It is Thursday, right? Well, not anymore. It's Friday now. Anyway. It has, as always, been an absolute delight to have you folks here. Because you're all kind of awesome, and you keep me honest. It's Thursdish, yeah. Thursdesk. I'm gonna just check and see if anybody is streaming that I want to huck you guys at.
Commander,
Oh!
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Hold on. Twitch just locked up. Why? Cool, Twitch just locked my browser. Sweet. Alright, I guess we're not gonna raid anybody, because, I can't actually see what people are streaming. So, I'll just have to say goodnight. Good night. Yeah, I'll check my email next time, Kelly.